it's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for Season 8 of The Walking Dead. Before I get into this video, I just wanted to quickly talk about this new poster that was released for Season 8. It's pretty epic. I really like this. I think it has to be my favorite poster for Season 8. It has basically the same structure as the previous two posters that they released, but this time it has a bit more weight to it. We have Negan in there, swinging Lucille. We have Rick in there with the hatchet and the Colt Python, and we have the other characters at the bottom. There are some characters that are missing, but the characters that have been added in from the villain side are Simon, Dwight, and Jadis. But I absolutely love this poster. I think it's the strongest poster that AMC has ever released or revealed for The Walking Dead. It's most likely going to be my favorite poster for Walking Dead ever. I really like it. So that being said, let's get right into this video. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about my expectations for Season 8, specifically the All-Out War storyline from the comics. So my expectations can actually be broken into three categories. The first one relates to the structure of the season. So Season 7's structure was, of course, not great. There was a lot of bottle episodes focusing only on a few characters without progressing the story forward that much or enough. And, these were some of the main problems I personally had with Season 7. I think for Season 8, we're looking at a season that has the potential to be very fast-paced and not have a lot of bottle episodes and maybe be structured just right. Of course, looking back at the preview special for Season 8 on Talking Dead, hosted by Chris Hardwick, this is what Scott Gimple had to say about Season 8's structure and the bottle episodes in Season 8. So he mentioned that this season and the All-Out War storyline does not allow or support bottle episodes. And this is actually a very good sign. It's very likely that the structure of Season 8 will be much better than Season 7, and maybe even better than any other season that they have ever done. So it definitely feels like this season is going to be a lot more fast-paced than the other seasons. So in terms of my expectations, I don't think that I would need to worry that much about this aspect of Season 8. The next expectation relates to the story. So I hope that they do a decent job bringing the storyline from the comics into the show, remixing things that need to be remixed, and making sure that everything fits in. So obviously there are some things that happened in the comics that worked in the comics but wouldn't work if they follow it in the show and bring it to the show. So during those times, the story needs to be remixed. But there are moments or events that happen in the comics that are done just right. So sticking to them would be more beneficial for the quality of the show than remixing them extensively. So that's my second expectations. I think they need to bring the comic material to life in the show, but make sure that it feels fresh and it's still very interesting. The third aspect of my expectations relate to the entertainment aspect of it. So obviously Season 8, like any other season that they've done, needs to be entertaining. And in this case, especially because Season 8 is bringing the All-Out War story arc to us, it needs to be all about war, action, battles, and fighting, along with having great storytelling and character development. But I think the main part of it is the action aspect of it and making it feel like it's an actual war. So they need to make sure that the season is written in a way that it's very action-centric and fast-paced, with lots of complex battles and skirmishes. It needs to feel like it's a large-scale war, like it does in the comics. So those are basically the main expectations I have. For the first one, the structure, I don't think we need to worry too much about that. The second one, relating to the storyline, I am a bit worried about that because I feel like they might not be able to find the right balance between remixing the material and keeping source material, so I am a bit worried about that aspect. The last point, which is the entertainment and the action aspect of it, I'm actually pretty confident about that as well, so I feel like this season is going to be very action-packed and it's going to be very fast-paced, so I'm not too worried about this aspect of it either. Of course, with all of the interviews that have been done by the cast and crew, everyone is just talking about how fast-paced and action-oriented it is. So that should not be a major concern either. But overall, I'm definitely hyped for this season. I'm definitely excited. I have a gut feeling that it might just be the best season that they've done. Going forward, they might not be able to make another season have quality be as great as this coming season. Obviously, we still don't know how much quality it's going to have, but it has the potential to have very good quality and be just what the fans are looking for. But that's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.